everybody.
Howard, this is the big star of
Big
your,
star?
Party this year.
It's not Elephant Boy,
this
is
is
it?
a guy who you have idolized, who
Really?
you patterned yourself after.
Oh, this I gotta see.
The man you used to listen to at home
Oh,
with
no.
your father.
Oh, no, not Bob Grant.
Bob Grant.
Bob
is
Grant.
here
Oh,
live
man.
and in person.
Oh, man. Now, Bob, oh, isn't that something? Boy, look at my father. Now my father's excited.
Your father just perked up.
My father just urinated on my mother. He can't believe it.
Oh, now your father's excited.
Bob, what is that record album you put out?
We have it here. Bring that over here.
Yeah, where is it?
Do you have that?
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
that's
there it is.
horrible.
Well, we've been playing it on the radio. Now, when you yell out that you have stood idly by,
You've stood aside.
Yeah.
you have stood aside.
I will no longer stand aside.
You know, it's kind of
How
nice.
corny can you get?
It's kind of nice that, like, I'm friends now with another radio guy. This is the first time,
First
like, I have,
time,
like,
yeah.
a relationship with another personality. We're not at each other's throats. We're not warring. It's interesting.
It's
How
unusual
does it feel?
for you,
How does
right?
it feel?
It is, because I've always taken an attitude that most people in radio are scum.
Not in the same business as we are.
Yeah, I never really would do that, but I like that we're friends now. I know you've been saying some nice things about me on the radio. I appreciate that.
Well,
And I understood you were thanking me for revitalizing your own career.
I knew we'd get to that.
Ever
I knew we'd
get
to
that far.
Hey, we can all laugh because Imus is outside parking the cars here at Tavern on the Green. And we all take special pride in that.
You mean he wasn't invited here?
No, he wasn't, because he's a big scuzz. And talk about him. Do you honor a man that drinks and vomits, doesn't raise his own children,
Peas in phone booths.
pees? What is about a
Wow.
man who pees? Is our society decaying?
Well, I thought he had straightened out.
Yes. Well, he has straightened out, but when I worked with him, he was peeing in phone booths. That was the funniest thing he did. We'd go watch him urinate in the phone booth.
Is that a fact? Robin,
you
I'm going to
think of
ask you, is he
It's
telling the truth?
absolutely true.
Has our society decayed so much that we honor a man, or we allow a man on the radio that urinates in a phone? Years ago in radio, when you first started, if a man urinated in a phone booth, would they have allowed him to continue working?
When I started in radio, you couldn't even talk about what you're talking about.
Exactly. And so what I'm saying is, do you find that interesting that a man would keep his job?
I know of another guy who was urinating in whiskey bottles.
Quite about my
limousine.
father.
Morton Downey. Is
That's
who you're
right.
talking
Downey.
about,
So
yeah.
isn't there a massive decay on the part of our industry?
Is it the beasts in our communities who are
I don't think
causing
it's
this?
massive decay. I think it's just a continuation of what we've always had, but didn't talk about.
Now, when you say, I think we should expose this of our industry,
That's right.
like an Imus, like a Morton Downey, and get rid of these guys. But let me say this. We were listening to your record and we were fascinated by it. When you did that beautiful soliloquy, and you said, the beasts of the jungle.
Do we have a little bit of that we could play?
Do we have a little bit of that?
Ah, come on, Howard.
Here it is. Everybody, Bob Grant's record.
This is sickening.
Oh, I love the music.
I have stood aside and watched while the once greatest, most civilized, and most humane nation in history was being converted into a jungle.
Right.
I have stood aside and watched while the greatest goodwill the
Now, wait a
world has
second.
ever seen between multiple ethnic groups.
Did anybody buy that record?
If I had known,
Yes.
I doubt it.
Right.
I doubt it.
Right.
Would you?
Why did you make that record? What happened?
Because at that time I had an agent
Right. It's always the agent.
who had convinced me that it would be a tremendous seller and we'd make a lot of money.
Right.
And we didn't make a dime.
Really?
I made a couple of bucks, but
But
they
you didn't feel
Right.
silly in the studio.
Yeah, I mean, in the studio, the record company go, wow, this is unbelievable.
Believe it or not, we recorded it in Boston. So I
Yeah.
was all tired from flying up to Boston. I didn't even think about it.
And you just started ranting and raving into the microphone. Now, when you said the beasts of the jungle, were you referring to black people? Was it a racial thing?
I think I was talking about lions, tigers, panthers.
No, I mean, you said the
Cobras.
beasts of the jungle. Well, I don't want to embarrass you with that now, Bob. It's
we
a
won't-
happy
We
celebration.
won't pin you down on that.
No,
Bob,
you
is that
won't.
a nose job?
Yes,
It is a nose job, isn't it?
you could tell. It's before and after.
Look at that.
that's
It is a
true.
nose job. I knew it.
And you haven't had any problem,
No,
have you?
I love it.
Do you have a problem breathing through it or
No,
anything?
I breathe better now.
You
I
really
breathe
do?
better now, yeah.
So you recommend that I should get one?
If you want one, you should get one. I believe a person should be able to do with his or her face whatever he wants to do. And nobody should tell you, don't have it.
Wait, we'll give you some music behind you, I should say.
Yeah,
Go
you,
ahead. Yes.
you're used
I
to
see.
talking with music.
Yes.
When
You
put on
believe a
these
man.
roles.
You stood idly by while people had plastic surgery, didn't you? And they did things to their face,
But
didn't
you won't stand aside any longer.
No, I don't. No, had I known you were going to play this, I would not have shown up.
Now, Bob, you are wearing 9-inch heels today. What is that all about? So you're saying the beast on my face should be cut off?
Only if you wanted to.
I see. What do you think? You think I should do it?
No.
Really?
No, I don't think you should, because then you wouldn't be Howard Stern.
And it doesn't affect your voice broadcasting every day? It doesn't do anything?
No, your personality and your persona stay the way you are.
But why did you do it? What, you want to get laid more? Or, I mean, was it you want to be physically attractive to girls? Is that it?
It was something I always wanted to do, and finally I worked up the nerve to do it.
And how many years ago did you do it?
In 1978,
Because you've never revealed this on the radio, I don't believe, that you've had your nose fixed.
I don't think so.
Well, it didn't make you taller, Bob, and that's the saddest
Well,
part.
that's the idea.
Couldn't do anything about that.
That's
Howard,
right.
we have to say hello to someone on the phone.
All right,
as well.
Bob, you'll like this. Hello?
Hello.
How soon before Bob has a birthday celebration on the air?
He's taking notes.
That's right. He's writing everything down that we do. Who is this?
Say it
How do you do? How do you do?
I would say it's
You're disguising your
Hello,
voice.
hello.
I would say it's Arthur Godfrey.
No.
This is Clark Gable.
It is. I would say it is Rodney Dangerfield.
No.
Close enough.
It is.
Irving Berlin.
It
It's
is
Jackie
Joey
Mason.
Adams.
Jackie Mason
Thank
speaking.
you.
Get out of here. That's
Jackie
you,
Mason.
Jackie.
Jackie Mason speaking.
Jackie, I thought you were mad at us or something. You weren't showing up on the show anymore and stuff.
God bless you. I was never mad at you. I was always delighted to find out that a guy with a big mouth like you could make a living.
Right.
And I'm thrilled to hear that you still got the job.
Oh,
and
thank you.
And I'm delighted that it's your birthday, and I'm amazed that they let you live this long.
Jackie, I can't believe it. You know, you've been the center of such controversy. I believe that your television show would have been a hit had you not had that disgusting, what's her name
Lynn
on?
Redgrave.
Lynn Redgrave.
Well,
I believe she did you in.
I don't think she was trying to do me in. She was trying to wipe you out.
Well, come on, be honest.
She couldn't find you, so she got me. But I love her, and I'm not like you. I don't louse up people that I hardly know.
Jackie has gotten a little full of himself. When we met him, he
Well,
was
you know, he's Mr. Broadway now.
Yeah.
I mean, anytime he steps on a stage.
You've gone Hollywood. You know what it is? You were bitter because for years, you know, because of
With
the Ed
the old
Sullivan
Ed
incident,
Sullivan
you know,
thing,
you
yeah.
had to be humble and stuff. You've gotten a little full of yourself. You have. That's why you don't come by. You're too big a star to come
Look at
visit.
this. I came to wish him a happy birthday, and he's already lousing me up in a second and a half.
Man, there you go. I can't stop it, but you know what I
But I
mean.
know it won't be a happy birthday for you unless you're lousing up somebody.
Now, Jackie, somebody just handed me a note that you and Bob Grant don't get along, and Bob Grant is sitting here.
Well, God bless him. I got nothing against him.
Bob, what is this
What's
about?
the deal, Bob? You don't
I
get along
don't.
with Jackie?
I get up so early in the morning
Bob.
only for a tall, beautiful blonde. This time I'm taking chances.
Hey, Bob.
I got up in the morning to talk to a Jewish man.
Why don't you like Jackie? Everybody likes Jackie Mason.
I do not dislike Jackie.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm sick and tired of every time I've had him on. After the broadcast, Broadway Roy Fredericks, my producer, gets a phone call
Yeah.
from somebody by the name of Jill complaining.
Well,
they never
why-
like the way it goes.
But why doesn't Jackie do my show? Why do you waste your time with Bob Grant, Jackie? You should do my show. I wouldn't treat you like a peckerhead like Bob does.
That's right.
I would treat you nicely. What is
I
it
know how
happen?
nicely you treat me. I just started to say hello, and you started to tell me
But
that I'm
Jackie,
the wrong
what is
guy.
it-
I'm in the wrong business. I'm with
Jackie-
the wrong girl. I should never have been in show business at all.
Jackie,
the
what
whole
does-
thing is a mistake. You don't know what I'm doing for a living. You don't know how the hell I had the nerve to call you.
What does Bob do?
And I
that
got up
irritates
early
you?
in the morning at this hour just to say this to you.
But Jackie, Bob irritates me too. I'm on your side on this one. You don't understand.
Jackie never said I irritated him.
Well, what are you doing wrong? You don't seem to get along with.
We'll have to ask Jill what her last name
Jackie,
is.
what goes wrong on Bob's show? Because whatever he's doing wrong, I'll do the right thing by you.
Want me to tell you the truth?
Yeah, tell me the
I'm
truth.
not too crazy about either one of you.
Really?
That's because it's your birthday that I'm wishing you the best. If it wasn't your birthday, I would tell you what I think here.
Well, I want to thank you, Jackie, for calling in. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for the birthday wishes.
God bless you.
All right,
God
Jackie.
bless
Take
you.
everyone, Jackie Mason. So, Bob, what is your beef with him now? That's you. You're a coward. You should have just said. You should have yelled at him. You should have ripped into him. You're too nice to him.
Well, I said I don't want to have him on because there's always source afterwards. There's
Oh, really?
always some
Like, what kind of
problem.
trouble does he give you?
His agent, whatever she is.
Jill.
Yeah, Jill.
Yeah.
She's always calling saying, why did Bob ask him that? Why did Bob say that?
Would you ask him about the wife and the kid?
Yeah, as a matter
Oh,
of
you
fact,
did.
I had the, well, she's not the wife. I had the mother of his child on the program.
Oh, wow. No wonder he hates you.
Now we get the dirt.
Yeah, right. Oh, nice move, man. Guy comes on, does you an honor, he comes on your show, and you got the mother there waiting.
Who would
you,
do such a
you
thing?
rat bastard,
I
you.
can't believe
that.
anybody would
Unbelievable.
stoop to that level.
Boy, I wish we could do that.
You know, speaking
are
about
doing that
birthdays, your producer, you're probably going to fire Gary Boy now.
Yeah,
but
Gary boy.
do you know that his birthday is March 14th, the same as mine?
Really? Is that right?
Does
That's
that mean
unbelievable.
something?
Well, Bob, you know, no one cares. But anyway, Bob Grant, we want to thank you for stopping by. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Bob Grant, everybody.
Do we?
He's on ABC if you want to. We'll give you a plug. And there he goes. He's speeching all the way down the hall. Da, da, da. 9-inch heels. Look at those heels. Always wants to be tall around me. Look at my father. He's just so happy.
I know. Oh, he's
yeah.
introducing the entire family. Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Do we
Very
have
beautiful.
to take another commercial break?
No, we're rolling commercial free. I think we're
Is
ready to
that
do
right?
music.